You're supposed to pick Superior Iron Man, not Apocalypse. I didn't think you guys would want to see an old action. Alright, I'll review it. You know, that's what y'all want. That's what's going to happen.
Hey guys, Dylan here. Welcome back to another action figure review, and today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse, Marvel's Apocalypse. Boy, oh boy, do I have a story to tell about this guy. But before we get into that story, before we get into the action figure, who is Apocalypse? What is Apocalypse? Why is Apocalypse? Well, we're about to find that out now. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, that's the new thing we'll be doing, so get used to that. Alright, sit down, relax, grab some popcorn, and get ready for this mind... Well, I can't fully curse anymore. But anyway, Apocalypse was born 1,000 years ago in a place called Octoball. I really hope I didn't butcher that name. I apologize if I did. I'm not good at this type of stuff. Anyway, he was actually the very first person to have his X-Gene unlocked, making him the very first mutant ever existing. There's some other characters that were ahead of him. But anyway, the point is, his X-Gene activated. And when he was born with gray skin and blue lips. So his parents, I believe, threw him off a cliff? Or just I don't honestly know. Honestly. I just know they threw him away. And he was saved by, I want to say a tribe or a team called the Sandstormers. Their leader took an interest in Apocalypse and decided to adopt him and make him part of the Sandstormers. And, yeah, Apocalypse grew up and lived his life like that because the Sandstormers live by a survival of the fittest type thing. But anyway, Rama-Tut, aka known as Kang the Conqueror, finally appears in Egypt and he's like, yeah, I want Apocalypse now. And decides to send his general and his entire army after the Sandstormers so he could, get Apocalypse. I don't know if he was going to kill him or use him as his second in command, but the plan didn't work out because even though the Sandstormers do die, the leader of the Sandstormers and Apocalypse himself do survive by hiding in this cave. Sadly, the leader does die, but before he does, he shows Apocalypse that inside this cave was alien technology. This is going all over the place. The point is, Apocalypse is pissed off and he wants vengeance against Tut for, basically killing off his family. Anyway, after this, Apocalypse disguises himself and enters the Pharaoh's city to, try to get his revenge. But something kind of happens. The good old-fashioned, I met a girl, and now I'm kind of putting all of my attention to her. And honestly, things were working out pretty good, But, Apocalypse was hiding his skin this entire time through their whole fun times. And Apocalypse decided to show it to her because he was actually falling in love with her. But, yeah, she freaked out and left him and went to hiding. Anyway, Apocalypse was very hurt because, he actually liked this girl. And, do we need to talk about what happens next? Apparently we do. Yeah, the anger that he felt from being rejected causes his X-Gene to fully activate. So now he actually has full-on access to his powers, and he starts calling himself Apocalypse. I said Apocalypse instead of saying his real name because people are going to be watching X-Men 97, so you're probably going to figure this out anyway. After this, he did actually try to kill Rama-Tut, but he's Kang, so he escaped. But afterwards, he pretty much just took over the city and actually started going around the earth and convincing a bunch of people that he was a god. And for anyone wondering, wait, Dylan, how did he survive for so long? Well, his X-Gene was so powerful that he doesn't age. So, okay, editing Dylan here. First of all, he's wrong, okay? He's rushing through the story. What really happened is, remember that alien technology thing Apocalypse found in the cave? Yeah, he put himself in there and sealed himself away. That's why he was alive for that long. I don't know what on Gone Green Earth the other Dylan was talking about. Also, this version of Apocalypse is actually from a book known as The Age of Apocalypse, where someone was actually messing with time and Charles Xavier died before he was able to make the X-Men. Because of this, the future is very bleak, with Apocalypse pretty much ruling the world. But don't worry, we have Magneto, who actually took up Charles's dream and created the X-Men to fight against Apocalypse. It's a really cool story, and the ending was all over the place, but I do recommend it. But enough talk, let's get right into the action figure. The painting and sculpture of this action figure is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, amazing. I love the blue, I love the red, I love the hints of yellow, I love the extra blues, the cape, the face, the face, the face. This action figure is just so cool. And I understand that the action figure is old and that this has been seen before already, but it doesn't change the fact that this thing is just too cool to be true. For accessories, it comes with one open hand, which looks really nice, really sculpted out. It also comes with a cracked skull. You can't plug it into an action figure's head or anything. You just have Apocalypse hold it. That's what I have and doing on my shelf right now. And it comes with this beautifully sculpted laughing face. Oh my god, this looks so good. I don't care how old this action figure is. That looks good. That looks good. Like really, really good. This action figure is just awesome, man. It's huge. It's intimidating. It's threatening. It's perfect. Also, by the way, I didn't say it, but you could take off the cape. So, yeah. Because we'll be doing that for the articulation, which, by the way, I didn't modify a thing on this action figure. I didn't touch anything because it felt stable on its own. I did check it just in case, but everything, this thing feels good. I don't think it's gonna break, and if it does, thankfully, since this is basically the re-release of the Build-A-Figure, I have Apocalypse arms that I can use as a substitute. It doesn't change the fact that this thing is really good. The articulation is nice, and you can get him in some nice poses. I will admit on one thing, I did, like, if I had a chance to pick this Apocalypse or the one on Big Bad Toy Store, I'd probably pick the Big Bad Toy Store, but now that I have this guy in hand, all that goes out the window. I'm glad this is my first Apocalypse. I mean, in some weird way, I kind of wish Hasbro made the Fox Apocalypse from the movie, but they never did. I was kind of waiting for that. I also wanted them to do Cyclops from the movie too, when they were releasing Wolverine and Professor X and all those X-Men from the movie, but they never did. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying if they wanted to, they could. But yeah, it's really good. And now it's time for our rating. For painting and sculpture, this thing gets a star. I don't care how old it is. It gets a freaking star. For accessories and articulation, it doesn't get a star. I mean, one open hand, really, and then just a laughing face and a skull. I feel like this action figure should have had more. Maybe 2 open hands, another alternate face, and a power effect or something. But yeah, I'm not giving it a star on that. But for pricing, which is actually $40 from where I got it, but if you buy this online, I think it's more. So I'll give this guy 2 stars. This action figure is absolutely amazing. And even though I gave it 2 stars, I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, recommend it. Seriously. Now, to answer the biggest question, where did I get this freaking action figure from? Well, take it away, Video Dylan, you ugly fuck. Hey, not that ugly. Anyway, this place I actually found in Palisades Mall, and it's good. It's good. It's called Good Game Lounge. I'll just put the picture. Like, take the picture. I'll put that on the screen. Now, here's the thing. This place doesn't just sell old Marvel Legends action figures, because I'm telling you, they had really good quality old Marvel Legends action figures at the front of the store. So this store is good. Not only are they selling stuff, they also have a gaming lounge. They got gaming computers, PS5s, Xboxes, VR headsets for you to rent out and play inside the store. I don't know. I wanted to give this business some hype because, dude, like, I'm going back there. I got Apocalypse for a reasonable price. So yeah, no, I'm going back. One day, go ahead and check this store out. Go ahead and look that up. Like I said, it's in Palisades Mall. Go ahead, check it out. They got a lot of cool things going on there, and it's just be cool. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you don't like my face, don't worry. You're never gonna fucking see it again. I promise you that. Okay? I'm gonna go back to edit. Yeah. Yeah.